Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video is going to be this beautiful gown with Basque waistline, and the first thing I did is to mark a starting point for this style. And once I am done with that, from that starting point I am going down by 8 inches for my chest line. And then for my half length is 12 inches, but I'm marking at 11 inches because of the Basque waistline. And then for the length of the Basque waistline, I am marking at 16 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and connect all these lines, and this style is for a 7-year-old girl. So once I am done marking the lines across, we are going to go ahead and continue with our measurement. And the next thing I am marking is my shoulder measurement divided by 2, and I am not adding any allowance to this. We are going to be transferring all allowance or some of the allowances to our fabric as we go on with the video. So I just marked the 6 inches for my shoulder on the chest line as well, so that I'll be able to connect a straight line. So the next thing I'm marking is our bust measurement divided by 4. I am adding 1 inch allowance for ease, and then 1.5 inches for stitching allowance. I just don't want it to be a fitted gown, that's why I added 1 inch for ease. But if you want yours to be fitted, please go ahead and leave it at just your bust measurement divided by 4. So I connected the line to meet my waist, since the bust and the waist is the same thing. Then I'm going to go ahead and mark the neckline, and for the front neckline, I'm marking 3 inches by 3 inches. So we are just marking just the front bodies. Once we are done with it, we'll use it to mark our back bodies. And then for my shoulder slope, I am going down by 1 inch, and then I'll connect it to the starting point. Once I am done with this, I'm going to go ahead and then connect our Basque waistline, that's from the half length to where we want it to start, just like you see me do. And I also go ahead to curve out my armhole. And that's it for the front bodies. If you haven't subscribed up to this moment, please do well to hit on the subscribe button. In this channel we do beautiful style for our princesses, and to my old subscribers, I say thank you very much for all your support all this while. I really appreciate it, and please do not skip my ads. Do well to watch my ads to help the channel, because as it is now, I'll go broke soon. So I'm just transferring this to my fabric, and then you can see I added ½ inch all around, but for my seam side I did not add any allowance there because we already added 1.5 inches there. Then for our back bodies, and my fabric is folded into 2 as well, and you can see I added 1 inch for stitch for my zipper, and I'm just connecting the neckline line straight so that we can be able to take the neck measurement. And for the neck measurement, I am going down by 1 inch, and then I'll connect it all the way round as well. And every other side I am adding ½ inch stitching allowance, just like we did for the front one. So I'm just going ahead to cut my zipper allowance open. And once we are done, if you want to use your lining, please do well to at this point cut out your lining pieces. But for me, I am not using lining for this. So we're going to go ahead and do front facing front, and I'll go ahead and pin on my 2 shoulders before going to my sewing machine to stitch down the 2 shoulders. So this is it. After I was done, we are going to go ahead and pipe the neckline and also the armhole. So I cut out a fabric of 1.5 inches width. So I'm going to go ahead and place it on the front bodies of the neckline, stitch it down, and then turn it to the other side and fold it two times. Once I am done, I'll do the same thing for the armhole. To tell you the truth, I like working with lining. I don't think I like piping my fabric, but I have to do this today. So this is it. Once we are done, we are going to work on our seam side. Remember we added 1.5 inches, so I'm going to go ahead and stitch on the 1.5 inches. So once we are done, we are going to go ahead and measure this around this Basque waistline so that we'll be able to cut out our gathers. And once I was done measuring it, I have 39 inches to it, including my zipper allowance. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and measure the length of this half length so that we'll know how much we are cutting out for the gathers. So from my shoulder, I'll measure all the way to where the Basque waistline stopped, and remember to deduct ½ inch from me so that you use it to stitch. So I just took out the half length and then cut out the remaining one, adding 2.5 inches stitching allowance. So once I was done, I hemmed it and then make a loose stitch to gather it. So this is it after I am done. I hope you understand what I am trying to say though. So we are going to go ahead and attach this half length to our gathers. Remember, front facing front. And while gathering, I don't gather my zipper allowance. I keep measuring it in this channel. So this is it after I was done. You can see the star is coming together. It's a very simple one. I'm going to go ahead and attach this trimming to it. So I have this trimming, that's what I will be using, and I'm not attaching on my zipper allowance. I'll start away from my zipper allowance. Once I am done, I'll close up the zipper allowance and then attach my zipper to it, and I'll go ahead to create my star and I'll attach it to this gown. In fact, this star gave me serious issue. I don't know how to draw stars, but I hope you find your way around this, and I hope you enjoyed this video and find value in it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, and share my videos to family and friends. And please do not skip my ads, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.